far. Today we are going to be learning some nature signs together, so things that we might find outside, trees, plants, squirrels, those types of things that we might find outside. Earlier this week I was loving the sunshine and spending a lot of time outside, so it inspired me to learn some nature signs. It's looking like it might be rainy this weekend, but you might want to still spend some time outside in nature if you like the rain. I like the rain too. So we are going to be learning some nature signs, and as always we will go through our alphabet and our numbers 1 to 30. So let's get these hands warmed up. Okay, so let's start with some finger wriggles. Wake these fingers up, wriggle them around, and some wrist circles outwards, nice and big, and inwards. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And let's do our wiggly worm guy. Nice and big today. Get these arms warmed up too, why not? Whilst we're at it. And the other way. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And let's give them a bit of a shake. And let's stretch these wrists out nice and gently though. On this side. And the other side. And let's flip it around for good measure. And the other one. And let's just press our heels of our hand, base of our hand into one another. Nice. All right, let's get going. All right, so let's start with our alphabet, nice and slow, and then we'll do it fast again as always. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Nice, good job. All right, here we go. A little bit faster now. We've got this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Awesome. All right, so now let's try our numbers 1 to 30. Here we go, starting nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 or 23, 24, 25 or 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Awesome. All right, so now let's try that a little bit faster. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 or 23, 24, 25 or 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Good job. All right, so our first sign is nature. So nature, we are going to have our non-dominant hand in a fist like this. You can have it in your S shape from our alphabet. And then with our other hand, we are going to have our V shape, just like this. So we have a fist and then 2 fingers up like that, kind of like our peace sign, but our fingers are glued together. And then from here, we're going to hover this hand over our fist. We're going to put it into a circle clockwise, and then we're going to tap it onto our wrist. Nature. Nature. Nice. Our next sign is outside, because usually you will find nature outside. So for this one, we're going to use our dominant hand, so the hand that we write with. And then we are going to start off in this nice wide hand shape like this. So it's going to be our number 5 hand shape. And then we're going to bring it just over our shoulder, next to our neck. And then we're going to put our thumb and finger together and pull it away from us. So from the front, it looks like this. See my hands going from a nice wide shape, then closing up, and then backing away. I'm just going to do the same thing, but next to our neck. Outside. Outside. Awesome. Next is tree. I love that Chico is filled with lots and lots of different types of trees. It's my favorite. So for this one, we are going to have our non-dominant hand nice and flat like this in a horizontal line in front of me. And then our dominant hand, we are going to rest our elbow just on the tips of our fingers, so we get this shape. So this is our ground, and then this is going to be our tree. So we're going to shake the top of the tree. So this is the tree trunk. And then these are the top with all the leaves. Tree. Tree. Nice. Our next sign is flowers. So for flowers, we are going to use the shape that we just did. So if you want to start with your 5 and then bring it in to get to this position. So my thumbs are touching my other fingers. So get into this shape. And then all I'm going to do from here is I'm going to stay in this shape and I'm going to touch one side of my nose and then I'm going to touch the other side of my nose. And that's flower. And a good way to remember this is as if you're smelling a flower. 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 Awesome. So our next sign is B. And to sign B, we are going to use our F shape from our alphabet, or our OK shape, whichever one you remember better. And we are going to have our hand facing this way, so you can see the circle right there. And then we're going to bring these 2 fingers right here to our cheek. And this is as if it's the bee stinger. So it's going to sting our cheek like that. So we're going to touch it to our cheek, and then we're going to swat it away, as if we're saying, no, get away from my face. So B, B, B. Nice. Our next sign is mosquito. I've noticed that they are appearing all of a sudden and they're biting me all over, so it's definitely becoming warmer weather, I can tell. So to sign mosquito, it's pretty similar to B. So we're still going to have this F shape right here that we just did. Instead of bringing it to our cheek like we did with B, we are going to have our non-dominant hand in a fist or in an S like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to sting our hand or bite our hand because it's a mosquito. So we are going to bring that to the top of our fist just like that. And then we're going to slap our fists as if we're swatting the mosquito. So mosquito. Mosquito. Nice. Next is bird. I've definitely been seeing a lot more birds recently, so that's been lovely. So for bird, we are going to use our 20 shape that we do. To get into this position, you can use your fist and then stretch your index finger out, stretch your thumb out, and then bring them together. Nice. So from here, we're just going to bring that in front of our face. And then this is going to be our bird beak. Turn to the side so you can see me. So this is my little beak right here. And I'm going to chirp it twice. Chirp, chirp. And this is bird. 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 Nice. So next is squirrel. I know we have a bunch of squirrels in Chico and I love it. So to sign this one, let's start with our 2 V signs or our peace signs. Lovely. So I've just got a fist and then I brought up my 2 fingers like this. So we have peace sign. And then from here, we're going to face our fingers inwards to one another as if they're talking to one another. And then from here, we're going to bend our fingers down. So it's like this. So if you want bunny ears that are kind of flopping down, something like that. Nice. And then we're going to bring them close together and we're going to tap our knuckles. Squirrel. Squirrel. And this is as if they're eating a nut, so squirrel. Nice. You can also do this another way by, instead of hitting your knuckles together like this, you can hit your fingertips together like this. So it can be squirrel, squirrel with our fingertips, or we can bend them a little bit further and we can place our knuckles together. Squirrel, squirrel. Awesome. Next is butterfly, and this one's a really pretty sign. So for this one, we're going to use both of our hands and we're going to face them so the back of our hands are facing the person we're signing to. From here, we're going to cross them over like this and we're going to hug our thumbs together. So it's as if they're giving each other a hug, if you can see that. So one more time, the backs of our hands, we're going to cross them in front of each other and then we're going to give our thumbs a hug. Nice. And then from here, this is our butterfly wings and this is its little body. And then we're going to flutter them. And this is butterfly. Butterfly. Awesome. All right, so our next sign is plants. And seeing as though the weather is warming up a little bit, hopefully we will have lots of plants growing, which is lovely. So for this sign, it's kind of like spring. It's imitating something growing. So we're going to start with a C-like shape on our non-dominant hand. And then we're going to start off with it kind of covering our fist, so just right here. And then this hand is going to be in a fist, so together it looks like that, the start of the sign. And then this fist is going to grow as if this is the ground, and it's growing upwards, and then it's going to bloom, and then our hand is going to stretch outwards. So my hand is going from a fist, and then it's stretching outwards like this. Nice. But we're going to face our fist, the back of our fist to the person we're signing to. So we're going to cover it in soil, and then it's going to grow, and then it's going to bloom. So plants. Plants. So our next sign is grass, and to sign grass, we are going to have our hand in our nice big 5 position like this. And then we are going to take the base of our hand, so this part right here, and then we're going to bring it to our chin and tap it twice. Grass. Grass. It's kind of awkward because my wrist isn't very flexible today, but just best you can. Grass. Grass. Nice. If you wanted to sign park, because there's usually lots of grass in the park, the way that you do that is you sign grass, so the one that we just did, grass. And then you flip your hand so it's flat, so we just went from this position, flipped it over, and then we're gonna make a circle of where all the grass is at the park. So, park. Nice. All right, so those were our nature signs for the day. I hope you enjoyed learning them. If you would like to set yourself an extra challenge, then feel free to try finger spelling each of these words. So grass, for instance, would be G-R-A-S-S, and you can go through each word and just practice your finger spelling skills, and hopefully going through your alphabet on the daily will help you out with speed and getting to work those fingers a little bit faster. So I challenge you to do that. If you don't want to finger spell these words, then if you just sat and you have nothing to do, then maybe you can just look around you and spot different things that you can practice spelling out with your fingers. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you next time.